I know many of you watching this right now do not have the will to live and to move forward. I'm not saying this in any negative or suicidal way. I'm talking about motivation. And I want to give you this quick word of encouragement. I don't know how you came upon this video. I don't know what's going on in your life. But what I do want to say is that the other day, I remember just walking and my phone just died. And I was reminded of how I needed to plug this into a charger, right? And it's very simple. Everyone goes through this issue. If you go out, you use your phone, you drain it down, you run out of battery, you've got to go to a wall, find a socket, take your charger if you have it, and plug it in. And as I was thinking about that, what I began to be reminded of was times for which I was going through a difficult season, for which I couldn't motivate myself to move forward. I took each day, day by day, just sometimes really down, sometimes no desire to work and to do things that the Lord had called me to do. But what I would remember is the idea that when you plug yourself in, like this phone, like this charger, computer, what have you, you plug something that's completely dead. It's completely able to function in the sense that this device, there's nothing wrong with it. It's a beautifully crafted work of, technological advancement. If you ever look at a phone and you just think, how does this work? How is it that there's so much technology packed into this thing? When you look at it and you think, well, all of this is useless if it's not charged, if it doesn't have the battery fully or even partially up so that when you turn it on, everything functions completely. And when you think about that, you've got to realize that even in that instance, for your life where you feel dead, you feel motionless, you are a complete, beautifully crafted human being. But if you're out of sync, out of touch with the power that God gives you, His touch, that one little charge. And if you think about it, you plug in, you wait a few moments and it just like jolts it awake. Like it's completely up and ready. Even at 1%. It doesn't have to be, 100% or 99% or whatever. Even if it's at 1%, that phone, albeit, it doesn't function after maybe 5-10 minutes when it dies. Even at 1%, all of that phone works perfectly well, right? At 1%, doesn't matter if it's 10, 100, it doesn't matter. As long as it has that little spark, that charge, it will fully work. It won't go on for long, but it will work completely. So that's how you got to think about what God does for your life. Just like with this phone, God, He's looking at you. He's looking at your life and saying, if only I can just touch this person for a little bit, if only I can charge this person just a little bit, He would have His full functionality. This person, guy or girl, brother, sister, would have a full functioning body. So on a daily basis, if you think about it, just like with your phone, you need to charge it every single day. The Lord wants to charge you every single day. The Lord wants to take you and say, you know what? Start the day with me. Worship me. Sacrifice. Give everything. Surrender it all to me. And if I could just allow your heart posture, your desire to want that, I could just touch you just like that and charge you and get you ready for the full day so that you can function like a phone, the way that a phone does in its complete ability with its apps, with its chips, all of it. But if you don't have that charge from me, you won't be able to function. You will have depression. You'll be down. You will have an inability to be creative. You won't have the Holy Spirit in you to be able to think critically, to make good decisions. All of these things, it won't bode well for you. And so I want to encourage many of you guys, wherever you are at, just know that God can completely change a situation like that. God can completely turn things around like that. God can change your depression. He can change your suicidal thoughts. He can change your lack of motivation, your laziness. He can change your addictions. He can change all these things with just one touch from Him. He can change it all because God, His grace, His love, His mercy upon your life, all of these things, He can completely empower you and overwhelm you and change your life for the better. But the question is, will you plug in? Will you want and desire to take that cord and say, you know what, Lord, plug me in, charge me, because I want to be empowered. I want to be used by you. I want to surrender my life to you so that you can be at the center of every single thing that I do, all of my organs, all of my thinking, all of my heart, my emotions, my posture, my thinking, my future, my steps, all these things, I want you to charge and to lead it. And you would be the champion over my life. If that's you, then consider what this means individually for your life and consider being charged for the Lord and in the Lord so that you would go forth and be a vessel. You can be a good steward of what God has for you. So be encouraged, be blessed. Love you guys. Talk to you guys very soon.